What is up, guys? This is C10 Daddy coming at you guys with another video. I apologize, I haven't been uploading. This whole corona thing has everything out of whack, so there being no shows, no outings, nothing like that, everything being closed down, it's kind of hard to get content. But right now I'm on my way to my friend Art's house from Shifty Speed Shop here in Modesto. We're gonna go pick up a 69 Camaro that he tracked down. Apparently it's a really cool car, so we're gonna head over there and go pick that up. If you are brand new to the channel, welcome. For everyone that's been watching my videos for a little while, thank you guys so much for the support. Once again, I do apologize for not uploading, but yeah, we're gonna go pick up this car. I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Alright guys, so this is a car right here, original 69 Camaro. This thing has some pretty trick stuff to it though. It does have an ls3 in it, so that's actually what we're going to be working on. Apparently some things need to be buttoned up with the car, but other than that, it looks super clean, super nice. Just a little walk around of the car real quick. Interior's all there. Yep. You got your big track bars there. Glass pipes out the back. She sounds good. Hear it. So we made a little stop real quick. Truck needed oil, but we decided we're just not even gonna throw it on the trailer. We're just gonna drive it back home. It seems to be running just fine. Apparently it runs kind of rough when you come to a stop, and the temp gauge is just going all over the place. So we're just gonna drive it around a little bit more and kind of figure out what's wrong with it. So the hinge broke. Damn, that sucks. Will it close all the way?
It will, well, because it's not going to pop off because you have the safety. So that's fine. But it doesn't lock into the second pin to hold it.
Oh, to hold it all the way down. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we closed the door. We closed the door, and then apparently the hinge broke. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The battery's leaking too. Okay, play it by yourself. This is our list so far, things that we noticed are wrong with it, but we're just gonna drive it around for a little bit. So this actually used to be his car. This was your car, right?
Yeah, we got this car about 15 years ago over in Greeley Hill, California. It was a barn find, about 6-7 other cars.
Yeah, so apparently there was this like really rundown barn. The roof was caving in, like you could see through like the sides of the walls, like it was about to like go down pretty much. And inside that barn there was, I think, 7 cars. Among them was this car, a 68 Camaro, 1970 Charger, and a Challenger, Plymouth GTX, and a Firebird. They got all these cars parked in this little barn that was about to collapse, and they were all in like really good shape. The lady that was in charge of the barn, apparently at first it wasn't for sale like at all. She just didn't want to get rid of the cars, but then he kind of asked her like, all right, you know what, it's fine if you don't want to sell the cars, can we at least like get the barn in good shape so that they don't get ruined? She was like, all right, that's fair. To be honest, I don't even want these cars there, you know, they're not even mine. It turns out that these weren't even her cars, and so the story starts to unfold. Her husband had a friend that was a truck driver that would store these cars there. One by one, he would grow his collection of cars and go and drop them off at this barn. Her husband had passed away years back, and his friend, the owner of the cars, hadn't been seen in like 3 years at the time. This was like 15 years ago. Now you have all these cars just sitting in a barn with the owner nowhere in sight. The lady doesn't want them, but she doesn't want to get rid of them. I'm assuming because she didn't want to get in trouble because they weren't her cars. The, I guess, biggest challenge is trying to get these cars off of this lady's hands when they did manage to get her to kind of make a deal on the cars, apparently her family members had gone online and like kind of researched what the cars were worth. So she had an idea of like what they were worth. You know, she wasn't about to just let them go for 500 bucks or anything like that. So the first number she hit him with was, what was it, like 40,000?
Yeah, she wanted 40 for him. Her family, her kids did a little bit of research, and you know, when you go on eBay and you see these classic cars, everyone thinks they got $1 million cars, but that's when you put some money into it.
Yeah, all these people watching like Barry Jackson.
Yeah. Like, man, we're a long ways from that.
Yeah, all the people are like, I know what I have, don't lowball me. But anyway, yeah, so she hit him with 40,000, and he was like, you know what? I've been trying to take care of these cars. You know, he had gone back and forth with her, like doing sprinkler work, just miscellaneous work around the house, trying to get in good with this lady. So he hit her with 15K, and sure enough, she took 15K for him, right? And they were these just beautiful, beautiful cars, like cars that just having all these cars in the same spot was rare, you know, let alone getting them for a little over 2,500 bucks a piece. And so the deal ended up going through, and it took a while to get them out just because these cars were just sitting there in a barn. I can imagine like what the barn looked like, you know. But anyway, yeah, so he managed to get this car out along with his 6 other cars. And so now they have all these cars, and pretty much what they did from there was just take them to the swap meet. Now, when you did that, you had people that recognized the cars, right?
Yeah, there was people out there, and they started recognizing the cars, and they were like, hey, you got those cars? Those are the ones that were up on the mountain over in Grizzly Hill, you know. And like, yeah, we got them. And they're like, you know, how the fuck did you get those cars, man? Like, we've been trying for years, and you know, it's just luck, man. I mean, really, that's what it is. Right time, right place. You say the right thing, and it don't always work out that way, you know. We lucked out on that one, man, for sure.
Yeah, so that's insane, you know. These cars were like an old folklore to like all these people that like knew about them, and I don't know, it's kind of cool how things work out. And so now, many years later, I mean, we're back in contact with this car, working on it one more time. So it's funny how things work out. But yeah, that's kind of the story on the cars.
We'll keep you guys updated on our build on this and finishing it up. And stay tuned.
Oh my god, bro, that sound too, the sound. It sounds like an old like 454, like an old big block motor.
It's ls3.
That's crazy, dude.
There we go.
What is that? In and out real quick. Dining's closed, so getting out here. Honestly, don't even mind. Coolest view ever. For real?
Be like, bro, I've seen you everywhere today, dude.
Imagine,
I was doing series.
For real. We're getting calls about you left and right.
In-N-Out called us.
They said you did a burnout in their parking lot.
I said, no, they just told me to move up fast.
Alright, so this is like our 3rd or 4th fill up for the day. Just stop by, get some gas real quick. We're almost getting ready to drop it off to the shop. This car has 680 horsepower dyno to the wheels. It has an ls3 with a 4L80 trans. It has a hog ass cam. What do you think about the car, bro? How does this stack up to the Supra?
Dude, I love it, man.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with them, right?
Yeah, dude, this thing's super clean, bro. This is Supra, by the way. You guys remember it from another video?
COVID-19 being quarantined, it's 8 feet apart, you feel me?
For real?
Keep it that way.
insane. That looks so good. Yeah, that shit looks crazy.
Hey, I just started driving today, bro.
Alright guys, well that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. If you are brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit those post notifications. I upload videos just like this one each and every Wednesday, so if you don't want to miss those, please subscribe. I'll give you guys a little update about what's been going on with the builds here at home. So unfortunately, this C10 is getting delayed because if you guys heard or haven't heard, Acura did go out of business just recently. If you're wondering how that affects me, I'm running the entire Acura E-level system with the VU4 valve block. The problem is that the valve block is gone. So I tested it and 3 out of the 4 valves leaked. So I hit them up and I told them about the issue and they said, yeah, no worries, just send it in. We'll cover it, we'll fix it, free of cost, it doesn't matter. Covered under warranty, just send it in and we'll have it back out to you in a couple weeks. So I sent it over there and 2 to 3 weeks after I sent it, they posted on their Instagram page that they had gone out of business. They didn't give anybody a warning, they didn't give anybody any kind of explanation. All they said was that COVID-19 pretty much made them go out of business. So that's shitty because now I have to buy the valve block again. I have to track down a store that has it. So it's essentially like I'm buying this twice. Now this truck has been a pain in the ass recently. All this fluid here and here is transmission fluid. So essentially what happened was the output shaft seal on the back of the transmission, it went out. And it's a pretty common problem with trucks on bags because your pinion angle changes and it goes up and down and whatever. So it's a pretty common problem, but it still sucks that it happened. And also, if you guys remember from the video of when I got this aligned, if you didn't, click right here. I recommend you guys go watch that video first. I'll explain everything in depth about what's wrong with the truck. I replaced the steering box with a brand new one, but the problem when doing that was that the new one, this shaft right here that connects to this coupler, or what they call the rag joint, was smaller in diameter on the new steering box than it was with this one. Also, this fitting on the new steering box wasn't the same as the lines that came stock on the truck. So I replaced it and swapped it back with the old one because I was having issues with the new one. At least that way I could have it running. And when I swapped back to the old one, this fitting right here is stripped. So I can't even get the power steering pressure fitting in there. Essentially what I have to do now is go ahead and take the old one off, put the new one back on, get a new rag joint and a new fitting to fit the return side, and hopefully everything aligns perfectly and everything works perfectly. I ordered the new rag joint from O'Reilly. It was a 25 spline joint, so smaller than this 31. So I'm hoping that fixes the problem and we can get this thing back on the road. I also noticed that this shock isn't even bolted on, so I need to go get hardware to bolt this shock on there. But yeah, that is it. That's what's been going on here at the house recently. A lot of crappy stuff. All this COVID-19 stuff has everything a little bit out of whack. But once again, I do apologize you guys for not uploading for a little while. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. This is C10 Danny, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. I almost forgot this little guy. He's getting so big. His ears, I've been posting them up for a little while. I will show you guys a picture of what they look like. They are actually standing up on their own now. They're doing real good, but at the top they started kind of curling back, so I decided just to post them up one more time. I usually put a bridge in between the two ears so that it'll kind of hold them up like this, but he doesn't really need them anymore. Yeah, I will keep you guys updated on this little guy here as well. If you want to see more pictures of him and any of the trucks, go follow me on Instagram at C10Danny. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.